We made it. We made it to 100 separate people subscribed to my channel. And really, I've tried to film this video over 4 different times. 4 different times I've tried to film this and trying to think of the right words to say, or should I put like, what should I have on screen? Should I put a game in the background? I've thought of this constantly, and I really do think I should just start the recording to see how I feel. And it's the same as I said in my community post earlier today. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, truly. Thank you. I really do mean it when I say I appreciate and love you guys. I've had so many different people. Like, we're very small, you know, like I know some people are like, oh, it's just 100 subscribers. Why is he so emotional about this? It's just 100. And I get that, but it's such a small but tight-knit community. Like we have a very strong community, and I've had several different people push me on from the very beginning of the channel, like from when the channel very first started and coming to now. I've had so many people encourage me and push me for different things, recommend different things for the channel, tell me what they think I'd be good at, and that means the world that people like my content to the point where they think that I think you'd be really good at this, and they want to encourage stuff so they can also see content that they would enjoy even more so. And just thank you for everyone being here, because the community is absolutely wonderful, and I never expected to grow this much. As I put in the community post, just 5 months ago, we were only about 25 people. Like, and that was still a good community, but we were very small. And then over time now, we've just grown so much. We've had so many different series on the channel now. We've had so many different things. And I just want to say I'm so proud of the community, and I hope you're happy to be in this. Oh God, okay. My very first video on my YouTube channel was a game called Ancient Abyss. When it came to that game, even in that video, my channel name was like Mr. Detective Noir, which is a horrible name, but give me a break. Even in that video, I still said what I still believe now, and it's that I don't care about like ever trying to push this into a job or anything. I just want to entertain people, make them laugh. Like, that's why I said back then that if I can make someone's day a little bit better after school or work, then that's what matters. I just want to make people laugh. I just want, even if it's me being dumb, or if it's me with my sometimes bad or sometimes, you know, sometimes good, I'll give myself a little pat on the back. Sometimes my voice I can be all right, but it's just my sometimes horrible voices or my attempts at French accents, anything like that can just make someone have a good time and just lay back and watch one of my videos. And that's what I want. Like, that's still what I want. And as I said in the 100th video special, one reason why I started doing this as well was because I was lonely. I didn't have many people to talk to, and I'm still trying to get to that point of having more people to talk to. But I would talk to myself a lot, and I was like, well, I could start a YouTube channel off this. So with the most horrible equipment you can imagine, I started a channel on some gaming laptop and just did what I did for fun. And building from 3 years ago to now, because when the channel first started, the upload schedule was every 2 or 1 month. I was so busy with a job in my life that like everything was 2 or 1 month. Like, I just worked at a library that had me working always at night, so I would just crash all day. But yeah, like even back then, I still really wanted to upload because I had such passionate ideas that I wanted to do for the channel that I kept wanting to push on. And now at that point where I have so many video essays I have planned for you, I have so many big projects that's gonna come out soon. I wanted to drop a lot of them in December, but then I got sick and that put a pushback on a lot of things. So expect a lot of huge video essays, like a big one, Dark Souls 2. Now, for people, because that series had a pretty consistent viewing, people, Dark Souls 2 will be finished. That series is gonna be finished. I've recorded all the footage. I just need to go through it, and I was planning to make like a mega montage for the rest of the game. I promise you. It's gonna be finished, especially to Artreus Ninja. That's the man right there that helped me so much when it came to playing that game. He was telling me the different mods I should do, the different shaders I should put on, and it helped me so much. Love that man right there. I promise you, that series is gonna be out for you, man. And I have old series on the channel that most of them are not gonna be finished. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because a lot of those series, I don't want to get sidetracked, but I wasn't having the best time playing those series because I felt like I was putting myself in a box playing so many of those. But we'll get back to that in a minute. First things first, I do, as I want to keep saying, I have huge plans for early December. For Fear and Hunger video essays, for an old PlayStation 2 horror game that I found that nobody really knows about video essays, for just different type of things that I want to do. And a huge project I even have planned is something for visual novels. I won't say what yet, because that's just a big idea I have that I'm going to get to. I won't say what it is exactly, but it's going to be a huge video, I hope. Like, it's going to be, and again, I've never really won for views. Like, if video gets 2 views, I'm like, well, those 2 people hopefully enjoyed it. I'm very much one for, as long as one person enjoyed that content coming out, then it was worth it. A big thing of the channel was that the channel started, 3 years ago. A crappy gaming laptop and all that. And I was only really playing roguelikes, and I didn't like putting myself in that box, but I felt like I guess I just felt like that's what I had to play. Like, I genuinely just thought that was the best thing for me to play, even though I was having a good time recording them to say. But when it came to I want to play other games, I would always psych myself out like, oh man, I've already played so many roguelikes, that's what people want to see. But like, now I just play anything on the channel. I play anything that seems fun to me, which is why I was playing a bunch of horror stuff and visual novels, and suddenly Minecraft was on the channel, because it's just anything that seems fun to me. I hope that I can bring that same fun to you guys as well, because that's really what I want to just accomplish. And when my channel first started off, it was Mr. Detective Noir, and eventually that name went to Moonlight Detective. That put myself in another box, because once I went to Moonlight Detective, I told myself I could only record I was like, I have to record more detective games. I was like, my name's Moonlight Detective. I barely have any detective games on the channel, which was putting myself in another box, which sucked, because I love the detective aesthetic, but I wasn't to the point where I didn't even like detective games like that. So I put myself in another very unhealthy box of just trying to do something that didn't feel like me. And only like 9 months ago, 10 months ago, I changed the channel's name to Koi Maru. And that was just because fish and, fish, Japanese koi fish? Yeah, koi fish. I was thinking fish koi. Japanese koi fish. And I always had to name fish for any game I played in, just for no reason, just because my Xbox gave it to me in 2012. And I always used that afterwards. So I made that. And Maru was because of a Japanese yokai. And I talked about it more in the 100th video special, so I won't go too much in it. But it's like a Japanese yokai. It's like a giant fish under Japan. It's like a part of its name that I took. When I got that name, it really made me start to feel comfortable. I have to say, like, in my channel, like I always felt comfortable uploading to people because I still had a good community, but like, it made me feel really comfortable that I could do, like, once I picked that name, I realized I didn't try myself in any box. It had been so long since I uploaded. It had been like 3-4 months since I uploaded. So it had been so long that I was like, if I can just start like anew here, that like I can just upload anything I want. And I just did. That's how it started, and that's how the community just started to grow more and more. I started uploading, like, I was like, okay, at least once a week, and then it just started becoming like every 2 to 3 days. I started doing uploads, and it's just always been the same thing for me. I don't ever have a plan of doing this as a job. I just do it for fun, and it's just been really fun to sit in the editing, my editing software, sit in my OBS and just make videos for people, to start figuring out how mics work, to start doing like just different stuff. And it's made me more passionate to learn other stuff. Like, a big thing that's made me want to learn is Blender, because I want to like animate some stuff for you guys in the videos, because I think that would be awesome to kind of put like a mixture of the gameplay and like my own animations. And I'm still learning Blender right now, and I have big plans for that, because this has really brought out a creative side in me. It's really, I've always considered myself more of a logical type person. I'm like, I'm that type of guy where someone brings up they can draw, and I'm like, I can hardly draw a stick man. That's it. But I've wanted to start to reach out to my more creative side recently, like not recently, but just like once I really started doing stuff on YouTube. And that's because of you guys. So from the bottom of my heart, once again, thank you. Thank you for, even if you just clicked the video, even if you disliked it, thank you for clicking. Thank you for seeing the video and like, I didn't like this part, and decided to dislike it. Thank you for liking it. Thank you for commenting, just thank you. But I could thank you for many, many hours on end about everything, because you are all absolutely beautiful people, and I love you all. But another thing I want to talk about as well, I know I'm jumping around a lot, but I talked about the origins of my channel, about like how it started of me being just feeling like I was trapped in boxes, and before I started choosing the name, being happy with it. Once I started doing that, this was around the time I also like, well, I started watching Manly when the channel first started. That was like one of the reasons I was like, why not try it? Because this guy seems cool. I want to try YouTube. But I started trying like only 6 months ago. 6 months ago, Model Employee was the first visual novel I'd ever played in my life. I'd never played a visual novel until that game. And that was kind of the thing that got the ball rolling to me being interested in visual novels. Which now there's a bunch of different ones on the channel. I have ongoing series that are visual novels now. But that was kind of the one that got the ball rolling. The voice acting was beyond horrible. And, you know, I was doing, that was like one of the first times I had voice acted. Like I'd voice acted a little bit in the videos before that, in like games like Road Warden or something like that. But that was the first time I'd really, I suppose, tried to do a bunch of different voices for different characters. I'm not saying my voice acting is particularly good now, but I definitely say I've improved a lot more since then. And it was stuff like that where I'd always, like, even to this day, like I'd always been quite insecure about my voice, like sincerely insecure about, sincerely? That's not the right word. Severely, severely insecure about my voice. And I just always had, that was just something that I just like, I didn't like about myself, because I'd always thought my voice was too high. Because you look back at 3 years ago, my voice sounds very high. I don't know when it happened, because it was a shock to me too. One time I was just listening to one of my videos and editing, and I was like, wow, this guy's voice is like, is this me? Is that my microphone? I was like, oh no, my voice just, my voice dropped. And, but yeah, anyway, the point is, sorry, people started like telling me in my own comments, like, hey, you have a really nice voice. Like your voice is very deep and calming to listen to. You should start playing more visual novels on the channel, because you could actually do some really good voices for characters. And like, that was the first time I'd ever heard that in my life, that my voice sounded nice. Because I've, you know, like always considered it like pretty bad sounding. And I always thought like, you know, I could never go on a podcast or anything like that for certain. But hearing that, I was like, okay, you know, I want to start trying it. So I started playing different visual novels on the channel, just out of curiosity. Like, I was like, you know what? Let's see if that person was just talking and if people are actually gonna hate me trying to do different voices. And people loved it. People really did love it. And that made me so happy. That really did. It made me so happy that so many people thought that my voice was actually entertaining, that was nice to listen to, that I could do good voices. And that's what kind of started a bunch of different visual novels on the channel. Not even visual novels, but just games where I was reading dialogue and doing voices. Because you go back to some of the older videos, I would read the dialogue just in my voice. It could be a woman, it could be a child, it could be a man. I would just read it in my voice, because I just thought, well, I mean, it's not like I could do a female voice. I mean, I still can't. I assure you, I still can't, but I try my best. But yeah, no, I've had people like that all the time and give me tips on how to do better voice acting. Like, you have a really nice voice, but you need to, some of your sentences bleed together. You need to like be more well pronounced when you're saying certain words. And that was something I started trying to get better at. I started like trying to practice on how to make my sentences bleed less together. I started being more conscious about it. And I still am trying to get better at that. That, I assure you, I still have that problem, but I'm trying to get better at that. And stuff like that. The point is of all that, that just having a community that wants to talk to me and that it wants me to grow to the point that I can be better so that they can experience better content means the world. Because I don't want you to ever see something on the channel and just watch it and like it because it's me. If you're subscribed, you're like, well, I am subscribed to this guy, I might as well watch it. If you don't enjoy something, I want, you know, to hear that. That way I can be better for you, that I can make the content better for you. Because at the end of the day, let's be honest, there are millions of different people who want to become YouTubers. There are billions of different videos being made not every day, billions of different videos being made every year. So it really means a lot to me when someone subscribes. I mean, like, out of all those people, they saw this channel and decided to give it the subscription. And that means a lot. So thank you. Dark Souls 2 video, the Fear and Hunger stuff like that. Or did I say Fear and Hunger? I'm making a Fear and Hunger video essay too. Wait, watch out for that, because I got a bunch of footage from that. I still have not beat that game yet though. That game is so hard. Fear and Hunger, you seen that game? I'm still planning to beat it, but yeah, don't worry, that's coming out too. I have so many plans for you guys, and I really hope you're here for the ride to enjoy all of them. I have so many other visual novels. I have so many creators that I've been watching. I also want to get an OC soon. I really want to get an OC. I need to, you know, pay someone so they can draw art of like a, I don't know how that works. Do I have to just like pay someone and I tell them what type of character I would want? Also, here's how I look. I probably should have put that at the beginning. I wanted to make a video with a face cam. Don't have a face cam. That's good right now. So, you know, there's pictures of me there. That's me. Look, oh wow, look at him right there. That's the man behind the camera. So I do hope you enjoy that. Please don't unsubscribe from looking at me. Although I understand. But yeah, no. Just thank you guys. And I will see you all in 2025, I guess I should say, because I am so happy we hit this goal before 2025, because it sets the stage for such beautiful stuff that we can make together in the future. And I'm just so happy for it all. I'm so excited, and I hope you're gonna be there too. I love you all, and I really appreciate that we hit this number. And you know, this is our channel, this is our community, and I hope we keep on pushing on together. Thank you all. I'll see you all in 2025. Now, for real this time. Bye guys, love you.